The day you died, I took a ferry and cried for hours while listening to your voice, so familiar, so forever in my ever-becoming soul. The day after you died, I took a hike with my dogs and felt the aliveness of my body, still unfamiliar, after decades of wanting to die and being so sick with Lyme, I thought I would die. My body, for so long tied to a bed. My body, now capable of walking for hours and doing leaps in ballet class. My body, so here and now, and feeling so much I almost can't feel at all. But I learned from you that it's okay to feel it all and not know how to move to the next moment, but to move through it anyways. When I first heard you, I was so lost and so young, so close to taking my own life over and over again. I would play your poetry as I wandered the streets of Seattle and feel seen, understood, like I wasn't insane for wanting to die, and I wasn't insane to keep on living anyways. I didn't expect to reach my 20s, my 30s, and still have breath in my lungs and love to give. You helped me get to here, 36 and thriving for the first time ever. Here, where I am now without you, and yet feel you so close, like the birds and the ferns and the pine trees, the moss, my shoes, just a little too big for my feet, and the jingle of my dog's collars as we walk through the woods and remember you. I remember when your album, Hey Galaxie, came out, and I felt like you had written it just for me because of my chosen name. I remember the last show of yours I saw, somewhere in the Bay Area. I was sitting in my wheelchair, off to the side with my partner, knowing I would pay for days for the late night exertion, and knowing it was worth every moment, yet not knowing it would be the last time I would see you perform in person. I remember the virtual writing workshop you and Meg led, and feeling so privileged to learn from you, and feeling elated when you read my poem and commented that it was an open window. I remember telling you in a comment on your Substack newsletter that I was 25 days sober, and you replied with encouragement and support. I remember last summer, in so much pain from an infection, and listening to your poetry to open windows for my heart to feel it all and stay alive. Now I'm sitting on a bench, hearing insects close and airplanes high above, flooding with memories from every moment you touched my life. I'm sitting here in the heat of summer, drenched in sweat because I could not stay inside. Today I'm able to withstand the heat and not collapse from heat stroke like I used to. My life is so different, so intensely alive, and I want to keep it that way. I want to outlive Grey's Anatomy this anchor of a TV show I've held on to since its beginning. I want to outlive all my snakes, crow, Antarctica, and wilderness, who may each have 20 years left. I want to outlive my cacti, all potted on my windowsill. I want to outlive Pike, my 12-year-old dog, my constant familiar since she was 8 months old, my fur and legs and beating heart, like squash was yours. I imagine parts of you still inside her, still loving her. I imagine parts of you everywhere in this world, closer to those who loved you than ever before. The universe filled with your thousands of shattered pieces, making little pieces of heaven for everyone you loved. I want to outlive my partner, Moon, and get the chance to care for them right up to the end, which is hopefully decades away. But life for disabled queers is not guaranteed. I suppose life for anyone is not guaranteed, but it sure feels more tenuous for us queers. I never wanted to outlive you, your poetry, more than an anchor, more than a lifeboat, more than a North Star. I used to fear if you died, I would be without the strength to live. That's how important your life has been to me. But then you died yesterday. You died. And I am filled with this impossible strength to continue living, to let the grief be a sign of your impact, to join in with this whole world of people you touched who are still living. We are all still living. And that means, like you said when you were still alive, that you are more here with us than you ever were before.